So basically what I'm going to do is I'm going to take my hair, I'm going to divide the top section from my temple, I'm going to make a division with my hands, and from the other temple as well, another division, and I'm going to divide out my hair, like so. I'm going to start breaking it into sections. So this is going to stay on the top. Ooh. That's going to become part of my bun, and then the bottom is what I'm going to French braid. And I'm going to divide this into sections because I want really well-defined braids. So I'm actually going to brush my end. I'm just going to brush it out just a little bit, just to get definition. And then I'm going to put a little bit of my split end mender, my Organics coconut milk, on the end. And then I'm going to spray it a little bit. This came with my Apogee set. It's called Keratin and Green Tea Restructurizer. I actually really like it. It smells good. So I'm going to work that in there. I like to work with my hair when it's wet, so that's the whole purpose of that. Alright, so now we have two parts. Shh, it doesn't have to be perfect, you're doing it by hand. So now I'm going to divide it into like 4 or 5 sections. So this will be section number 1, which I will mark off with a bobby pin. I want it to be the same section on the other side. I'll also mark this off. Four pieces here, 4 pieces here. Exactly what you want to look like. So, I'm going to do this, and I'm going to break it into 3 parts. 1, 2, and 3. And that's just going to start the bottom of my French braid. I'm going to put a little bit of aloe vera gel to smooth out the edges. And I'm going to get ready to braid. So I'm going to take this right side and I'm going to wrap it around my hand and take the opposing side and cross it over. Take the middle, pull it towards the right, take the left, pull it in to the right, and take the right and pull it towards the left. So that's my first cross. And then I'm going to do it again. I'm going to take the right piece, pull it towards my left side, take the new middle piece, pull it towards the right, take my furthest left piece, pull it in towards the middle. And then I'm going to take my first section, which is right here, and I'm going to put a little dab of this on the counter so I don't have to keep squeezing it. Maybe a big dab. I'm going to take it. I'm going to work all the way towards the edge because you want your edge to be as polished as possible. Work my way in. I want to separate this from the other piece. Nice defined look. I'm going to pull it. Take the entire piece. I'm going to take the furthest left piece and grab the piece I just separated and work it in. So I'm going to pull the piece that's in the middle to my right, the piece that's to the right to the middle, and I'm going to take this piece that I incorporated it, and I keep saying incorporated it, I'm sorry, incorporated, and I'm going to pull it to the right. And then I'm going to pull it just like this, like so. So far, that's what I have going. That just is my very last piece. So it's a little uneven, but it's okay because I'm going to put it in a bun. So that's just a gist of doing a backwards French braid. So I'm going to just seal it with a little bit of ends with my split end mender. And beautiful. So I'm going to take this, I'm going to gather it up. So the front looks pretty good. And I'm going to unbraid that braid back there. So now I have this. I'm going to just gather it, and I'm going to sweep it under into the shape of a bun. And then I'm going to bobby pin my bun down because I don't like putting in rubber bands. So it's not all out and visible and looking crazy. So the last part is I have my bangs, which last night I twisted. So this is the style they're in now. I just put a little bit of split end under just to get them saturated. And then I brushed them out a little bit with a paddle brush. Just a little. Like I said, they're already heat damaged, so brushing them isn't really a big deal. It's not hard. I'm not like pulling them or anything. So now they're just like this kind of wavy mess. So I'm going to take them. You could leave them down in bangs if you want. But I'm going to actually take mine, put a very small bit of hair gel, like very small, on the ends. And then I'm going to sweep mine back. And I'm going to bobby pin them back by now. And then to hide the bobby pin, I have a black flower, which I'm going to pin